It's too late for that. Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. How's it swing? What's going on, Tricks? My name is Quentin, and we are continuing our stealth playthrough today. Is it perfect? It's perfectly Sunday. Yes, I forgot to put on some lotion because I need it, but maybe we'll just take care of that later. For now, we're jumping right back into the game. We're about to hit the Sith base on Manaan. So some updates. I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is I managed to remove the glitch with the speed. That was weird. My audio sounds weird. Does the audio sound weird for you guys? Yeah, but bad news, I could not forcefully activate Bastila's quest. So we're gonna lose out on that one. That's a damn shame. Lotion indeed, Michael Novaki. Lotion indeed. Welcome to the stream, Michael Novaki. Welcome to the stream. HK, welcome to the stream. Meryl Changeling. Pharaoh Changeling. Did I say Metal Changeling? That's right. And Monolith, of course. Welcome one, welcome all. As for your suggestion of selling the original Frontier mod in the grey market, I'd have to look into that because, I mean, has no one done that before? I would imagine someone must have done that at some point. Viryami J.A. Giacola. Welcome to the stream. I see you here again. Do we finally get the fish, some fishy fish in the stream? Absolutely. Absolutely. 100% fishy. I hear audio, don't see game. Right, yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, what's wrong with Bastila's quest? I forgot to speak to Bastila. And now that we're on the third planet, I'm locked out of talking to her, which means I can't romance her, and also it means I can't activate her main quest. What was that noise? I've never heard that before. That was so weird. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. We're going in here, fishy. Are you guys sure? This sounds so weird. I was having some audio issues before I started playing, but does it sound good on stream? Let's hope so. So yeah, we're gonna go in like it's the Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, sounds good. Maybe it's because I got all this hair and the beanie. Yeah, that's also the JC the Frontier mod. It gives you PTSD. I streamed that Fallout Frontier mod. What was I thinking?
No problem.
Well, as long as it sounds good for you guys, it's good enough for me. Revan has found his true love of stealth. Nothing else can replace it. Yeah, I can't even use force powers now because I'm using this armor for increased stealth. That's Crawford? Damn, welcome to the stream, homie. Nice to see you here again. How's the swing? What's going on, Tricks? Right, lightsabers are activating, but I'm gonna leave and we're gonna be just fine. A lot of weirdos will pay real money for that Frontier, Deathclaw, and Steeple. You think that's the reason they're gonna pay money? There wasn't any actual sex in it. I mean, people talk big game about that whole Deathclaw thing, but nothing happens. The screen turns to black and, you know, you don't see anything. You know, it's just dialogue. So you kind of still have to use your imagination. And if that was your goal, then people would have used their imagination beforehand anyway. If that's what they really wanted. Francis York Morgan, ladies and gentlemen. This man stayed up this late. This man is living in Japan. What time is it in Japan right now? It must be like, I think it's a 6-hour difference forward. Or is it like 2 o'clock in the morning? Francis York Morgan. On tomorrow's video, Francis York Morgan is one of the, aka J Booth for you OGs. 4 a.m. Why are you still up? 4 a.m. man, damn, that's a lot. Okay, here we go. I wonder how much you could sell the mod for. 50 bucks? See, I don't know. Like I said, it's still, you know. Oh man, how am I gonna do this one? If I'm gonna get past these door controls, I can't use them without coming out of stealth. I'm on leave. Still. But anyway, yeah, no, tomorrow's video, I know that Last time I said that the next video was going to be me talking about why KoTOR 2 would be impossible without the exile. Well, I kind of got a different topic. Someone left a very good, very thought-provoking comment that made me want to write about it, and I made a video on the KoTOR theory. Well, okay, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You just have to wait for it tomorrow. But it's interesting. It's very interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some OGs coming in today. We got Francis York Morgan, and we got Dot on the stream. Man, nice to see you here again. I was actually on your channel today. I went to your channel today to be like, man, this guy hasn't uploaded anything new recently, or has he? But I checked, and it's been a while. It has been a while, which could only means two things. He's been working on something else that's going to be about an hour and a half long, or he's been busy with something else, or he died. But that's obviously not the case. The man is very much alive, which is great. Even people that aren't weirdos who want to play it because it's damn it. Okay, this isn't good. We're not supposed to be here yet. Or being lazy. That is also a possibility, sure. But yeah, that was bad. That was very bad. We were not supposed to do that yet. Also, we're not supposed to be here. Let me use a quick save instead. I mean the autosave. Could you do a clear video recording of a moment you haven't yet done? Sure. But which part haven't I done yet? Take this out. But yeah, Francis York Morgan is getting a shout out in tomorrow's video. You see, Twitter went after Dot a short while ago. Again? So yeah, this way is to the pump controls. This way... What is down here? It's impossible to escape that scene. Which scene are we talking about? Which scene did I miss? Which scene did I miss? Which scene did I miss? Wait a minute. Is that the same person? Nah, last time we went... Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, it's the same lady. Okay, let's load up again. Okay, so don't go that way. Okay. Don't go right. If I could find a computer, maybe I can download the area schematics and also save the game. With KoTOR 2 at first, I wasn't the biggest fan of Kreia and her philosophy. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Now at least understand their philosophy, still don't like her for being a manipulative witch. Well, it's what it is. A lot of people don't realize this, but Kreia, even though people praise her so much, including myself, she is still a very divisive character in the Star Wars community. I've spoken to people who very much hate her with a passion. What is Kreia's view on foot fetishes? Well, I guess you would say that she would hope that you can learn some restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. The Kreia moment is on Nar Shaddaa. There's a bar where you need to get a password to get in. Right? Yeah, the Pazak bar, I think. If you have Force Persuade and use it on the bouncer, Kreia tells you not to rely on the Force. Yeah, but the very first time you use Force Persuade, she says that on pretty much every time. She says that if you use it for the first time on Onderon to get past the guard and get into the city, or if you use it on Nar Shaddaa again on the Gamorrean guards to get into the refugee sector. Like there's one line that she's unless of course you're telling me that she says a unique line in that situation, but not like, for example, the moment where she says, "Are psychotic urges all that drive you?" There are multiple moments where you can trigger that as well, like tell the guys to jump off the bridge, or you suddenly kill the Mandalorians that you find in the docking sector of Nar Shaddaa, and a few more. I thought it was just in that spot. I never used Force Persuade. Yeah, no, but I tested it. I went around doing it a lot. And there's a line that she says, you know, there's a few lines that she says the first time you do it, basically. Sorta did. Say hello to you. Also, Viv the Trash Queen, welcome to the stream if I didn't say so before. I never understood Cray when I played KoTOR 2 back on Xbox. But I was like 6 years old. Yeah, so it all went over my head, and I was just confused as how I was losing or gaining influence, yes. It is possible to, this is a fake door, to go through the entire game without ever losing any influence with Kreia. That is possible. I think. But yeah, people just, oh, this is the spot. Hopefully I don't lose my camouflage once I grab it. Okay, that's the data module. Magnificent, I didn't lose my stealth. And now I can just walk out of here. Or run because I have to get past the front guards. But on top of that, I still have to also get the missing Cellcath Force sensitive children. So we're gonna have to figure that out. The experience of both losing and gaining influence with Kreia in a single conversation is pretty frustrating and funny. Yes. And you get light side and dark side. Ooh. Sorry, points at the exact same time. Okay. But you could clip the don't rely on the force moment. I made a silly Kreia AI video and I couldn't find a clip or moment of it. Alright, yeah, I can send it to you if you want. Or put it up for everyone to consume. I was thinking about making another channel where I would basically upload the same content but without any of the background music or sound effects, because I noticed a lot of YouTubers using my footage, and I was like, man, I wish they would just, you know, contact me and, you know, let me get them better footage without the background music. So I was like, maybe I could just bypass all that and upload the footage without any background noises myself, so that they can all use that. Gabriel Beronia, how's it swing? Mouse clicking now Strix. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Actually, you know what? Let's see how far I can get if I run in here. Not very far. My soundboard isn't working. Why isn't my soundboard working? Uh-oh. Why isn't my soundboard working? God damn it. Why isn't my soundboard working? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go without any sound effects this stream. That sucks. Yeah, everyone uses my videos, which is great. I want people to use my videos. I want people to be able to step up their, you know, their KoTOR game up or KoTOR video game up. For a reason I put them out there. But now, yeah, I guess I better. Yeah. Make it easy for them. A Navy SEAL copy pasta with crib? I don't know what you mean. So yeah, that's a fake door. I can't go through that door. I probably shouldn't even come in here. Graphic Noble, how's the swing master now Strix? What a yes. What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. He starts to come, but he pulls out. I'm gonna have to make the noises myself now. Have you seen the President AI videos? Yeah, I've seen like 2 of them. Yeah, President. If you don't know what he's talking about, it's basically like Barack Obama, Joe Biden, Like recent president. Sometimes George W. Bush jumps in, and Donald Trump, arguing about various video game topics. This map. Flow control, right. I can't go this way because this is the front desk. If I run through the gas and make it to the end, I'll get to the other side. But obviously I'm not gonna make it to the other side, which means I have to go through the flow controls. But if I do that, I mean, there's guards in there. Maybe the desk lady will always take you out of stealth. Yeah, she does. So you're always caught by the Sith and put on trial. Yeah, this is also a problem at the end on Manaan when you save fish, poison oceans. Can you say the sound bites instead? I mean, I can try. You seem to have missed my question, so I ask it again. What's the thing that you say whenever somebody new comes into the stream? Oh, I say, how's it swinging? What's cooking? How's tricks? Yes. Also, question for the chat, how do you define sentience and personhood? It's so hard to define since we don't want to include machines or certain animals in the definition of sentience. Even though I come to understand that sentience just means the ability to feel emotions, and sapience is our level of intelligence, let's say. I've tried to stealth that session. There's no other exit. No, you can't. I can't go out the way I came in with the ship. I'm hoping that I can do everything, and then on my way out, I trigger that anyway and just run and just leave. There's a console in the Sasha area, I think. While the lady at the front desk, she has a console. Yeah. They seem to be most of our criteria unless we use something immeasurable like a soul, which can't be analyzed. Alright, let's save here. If I use this, do I come out of stealth? I don't. Okay, that's good. At least that. But I don't remember how to solve this puzzle, unfortunately. Oh no. Can I not? Can I just open the door? No? Okay. Let's try the other door then. I think my game crashed. I can't do anything. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, my game crashed. Okay. We're gonna have to relaunch this. Yeah. Hopefully this will fix. Yeah, it really isn't playing my let me see if I can fix this real quick. Hold on. Wait a minute. So it is playing the. It seems to be playing the audio from. Yeah, from the sound effects, but for some reason it's not going into the desktop audio anymore. For some reason, I don't understand. Ah, screw it. Why can't things just work? Just joined the stream. What did I miss? And how are you doing? Hey, Polar B, welcome to the stream, man. This is how's the swing on tricks. Haven't missed much. We just got started, but the soundboard isn't working. Like conceptualization. Sentience having consciousness, aware of reality, personhood is sapience, which is a higher degree of consciousness and capability of conceptualization. Is it a higher degree of consciousness, or is it just, or is it different? Wait, now there's water in here, right? Which means I have to put the water in the other one. Did you ever feel like playing an RPG with character creation so much that the character you're playing is just a vessel, but it's not just a vessel, but a fully fleshed out character of his own? I mean, wait a minute. Okay. I suppose, Monolith. And why not? Okay. The control panel is currently malfunctioning.
Warning, activating flow control main flood.
Okay, no one saw me. That's good. So we're forced to go through this door. Higher degree means that it's a degree. Other animals can think, but not the same degree as humans. Higher intelligence can be found in raven and crows and dolphins, yet lack sapience. Yet still lack sapience. I guess. I think it was said that, like... Was it a crow? Some sort of bird that has the intelligence of about a 5-year-old human.
Warning, active.
Oh, right. I think I just screwed up. Yeah, I did just screw up. See? Over there, they can see me. Okay. Open the door. Use this one. That door closes. So now I'm safe. I don't have to be in stealth anymore, but I'll stay in it anyway. Go in here. Right.
Warning, activating flow control main flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving chambers are empty.
Will this kill me? Let's see. No? Okay, it looks like I'm fine. What do you mean? I thought I just emptied it. Wait, try it again.
Warning,
Abort flow control. Nah, it's... It just fills back up again. Let's see if this one will kill me.
warning. Warning, water transfer proceeding. Warning, warning, water transfer. Warning, warning.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now it's empty, which means now it's open. There we go. But now, ah, damn it. I don't think it ever kills you. It only fills the next room and doesn't fill if you're in it. Okay, that's good. So then does that mean I can still... Wait, is this door open then? Yes, it is. And we got to the other side. Magnificent. Save the game. And now I have to find those kids. Although, let's check behind this door, even though I'm pretty sure it's going to be that steam room again. Or not. It's a bunch of Sith. Or maybe the steam room is behind this door, and I'm going to come out of stealth, and they're going to turn around and kill me. Nope, not yet. Sith heavy troopers. Still doing just fine. Has Dot ever played Bloodlines? There's no water, only illusion that there is water in other rooms. This is a fake door. What do you think of the Sith base? Yay or nay? So far, I think that the terrace, the Sith base, is still gonna be more difficult, just because of... Why is this guy standing in attention? Just because of the governor. You know, we did get kind of lucky. Even though we found, oh, and the droid too, the guard droid. But yeah, we did get kind of lucky, you know, that the running around in the circles, that worked. Here, there's really no equivalent. I can already leave. I already pretty much finished the. I am worried about saving the game because I don't want to open too many doors. Ah, okay. This way. Okay. See, there's a cell cat over here. All the way down that hall. All the way down this hall. The red steam room isn't this way. Oh. Cellcat Apprentice, yeah, see? I still really want to do a Vampire Masquerade campaign. Okay, yeah, I think this is the place. KoTOR bases are the best areas in KoTOR 1, and the Manaan base is possibly the best area in the game. Oh man, that's a lot of hype. There's equivalent if you want to finish the Cellcat quest. An equivalent if I want to finish the Cellcat quest. The one about the why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries? Why does KoTOR 1 have those fake doors? Decoration, I guess. There's a Lord Malik who's most pleased guy. Oh, there's Sasha. Intruders, should we sound the alarm, Sasha? No, wait, we cannot always be running to the masters for help. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is the test the Sith have prepared for us. What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed in here. I am redacted. What are you Cellcat doing inside the Sith embassy? Oh yeah, Shayla has me investigating the disappearance of young Cellcat. I told you your father would get suspicious, Sasha. Or Shasa. He always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He is blind by his own prejudice. The Sith are teaching us mastery of the Force. Our alliance with the Sith will bring strength to Manaan and Cellcat people. Teen angst, ladies and gentlemen. I used to listen to a lot of Linkin Park. If Kane started turning people again, that would mean that there would be more second generation vampires running around. Yes, but he hasn't done that, which is a good thing, right? There's a skit in Rick and Morty about a guy advertising fake doors for decoration. Ah, so you see? Have you ever played Elden Ring? Oh, you're asking Dot. Because I haven't. A 30k retrospective essay in KoTOR 1. Oh, for a moment there I thought you were going to talk about Warhammer. Last year they ended on that all combat is meh, but open areas allows more freedom to evoke on tabletop aspects, and other areas lack that freedom. 12 Gen. Hey! Evin Den Besta, welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you here again. The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Republic propaganda. The Sith are the victims of lies and half-truth. They are not monsters, no more than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force as a sign of their good faith, and once the Republic is defeated, the Sith have promised to withdraw from Manaan and respect our independence. And you really think they're gonna do that? If you lie with the Sith, then you suffer fate death. No, they'll enslave your planet. Spare us your lies. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can leave whenever we wish. Our friend Galas chose to leave, and he was returned safely to his home in Ato City. What if they speak the truth? Remember what happened at Taris? Taris is nothing but a Republic lie. If the Sith were such monsters, then prove it was. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. They will use you to conquer Manaan for the KoTOR. So you say you, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the proof of some Republic sympathizer. See, I don't think the Force Persuade works, if I remember correctly. So it doesn't mean... The 30k word essay wasn't worth reading, so don't bother asking. But still, 30,000 words. And after all that, you were like... This is crap. It does happen, though. It does happen. I make entire videos, and at the end, I'm like, this is the worst video that's ever been made. Too bad. 21%. Anyway, yeah, I want to see if this will work. Oh, it does work. Sasha, I think the Sith are evil. I want to go home. Yes, the Sith are evil. We must leave and never come back. Huh. Well, that was easy. Quickly, my friends, we can stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn the people against the plot to corrupt the Manaan youth. How many XP did I get for that? 700? Do I get more XP if I go and find the proof? Because I think that was part of it. Let's try. Let's try and find that proof. I don't remember where that proof is, but if it's too difficult to get, then I'll just, I'll just come back and actually, maybe I should leave a hard save of some sorts here. Yeah, hold on. I should leave another save here. Primal Pattern, welcome to the stream. And Street Gangsters Maryland, welcome one, welcome all. Is this gonna work? I hope so. There we go. Nice, you didn't even need to fight the Lord Malik guy. Oh, that's what I have to do? I have to fight. The proof is with the Lord Malik was most displeased guy. What? Darth Brandon? The proof is on Darth Brandon? And the Cellcat jurors go, lol, okay. The court system over here is magnificent, brother. Now you said that the gangsters must give lessons in loving. What did I say? It's a generic Dark Jedi. See, this game could really use like a pickpocketing feature. You know what? Fine. You might as well I'll just force persuade him then. Save planet, KoTOR, force persuade. Done. The proof is with the Lord Malik was already read that. I guess they don't teach galactic history on Manaan. I guess not. Also, what did they, I mean, they live on the water, so what did they use? Nah, never mind, that was a stupid question. I guess I can delete this. Alright, off we go. Okay, so now we can, wow. We're only 40 minutes into the stream and I'm already done. I can already leave. Huh. This really is a lot easier than the base on Terrace. Oh my god. There we go. So I was told that I think it was Shasa was intended to become a possible party member, and that's why there's a Cellcath on the box art for the game. Huh, they won. Good job. 3% isn't even a vampire, that's just a corpse drained by a vampire who botched the embrace. Damn, Panda got 3%? There's no difference in XP if you use force to find the proof.
How did you get in here? Wait, I recognize you.
I was about to say perfect. With most displeased guy. Right.
He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
That's what they all say though. Master, give us the honor of aiding you in destroying this enemy of the Sith.
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Run! Stop, you idiot! Damn it. Damn it, and I actually could have gotten away from him too. Wait. Oh, they're attacking the Cellcath apprentice! Wow. So the Cellcath apprentice is just fatal. It just tries to kill everything. I thought that was some sort of training exercise. If you perfectly do the trial with Sunny, the Selkat juror will not just find the Sith guilty, yeah, but force the Sith to pay the Republic reparations. Yeah, I've done that before. It's very funny. I want to see some KoTOR AI battles. Yeah, I love AI battles. I wish more games would let me do that. Hey, Draskus, welcome to the stream, homie. How's the swear screen on Strix? Will we see today fishy? You know what? Maybe. Because I was thinking probably not, because I still have to... Oh, nice. Because I was thinking I still have to do things for Bastila, but I can't anymore. I screwed that up. So if we finish this and Jolie's quest, then yeah, we'll just go and find fishy, and get me over right away. And then leave, because it doesn't seem like we have to worry about... Oh my goodness! What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. Well, that didn't end well. Can somebody clip that and put it in the Discord server, please? That'd be great. Wait a minute. Where am I? Oh, right.
I'll avoid what I can.
Right, the AI battle. Malik was the most displeased, right? Yeah, so I gotta do this again. I'm gonna do this again because I want to see what I can get out of his box. Know that it's not a euphemism. I really do want to open his box and go inside and pull out whatever I can. The view from the Dark Jedi's room is beautiful. After it's been blown up. So the Sith do literally nothing wrong. Yeah, and everyone judges them by their reputation. Everyone shrugs because they're evil. Literally, one of their people gets murdered in cold blood. What was that guy's name? What was the name of the lawyer that got O.J. Simpson off? You know, that the glove. The glove doesn't... If the glove does not fit, you must acquit. Here, look at the monkey. Look at the silly monkey. Him. Nah, damn it, what was his name? You basically pull a him. And you get my man Simpson off, and you end up punishing the Sith for nothing, no reason. Yeah. Run. I'm still at level 7, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Well, he didn't do that last time. What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. Fame is pretty new, but gangsters use a foe judging her. That's why I move the way I move and why I'm in love with me. The thesis of the KoTOR essay is that every planet examines its aspects of the Jedi philosophy, and that the reason why everyone is fond of memories of KoTOR 1 is that it's basic structure of the movies. This is true. This is true. Yes. It follows the same. You know, people say it's more classic Star Wars, the first game. Gangsters used to feeling alone, so I thought the gangsters would let you know in case anybody told you are ours today, you're special, in case nobody made you believe you're special. Well, there's a different force power. This one doesn't. Oh, okay, now he's gonna kill me. Yeah, okay. And now, yeah, okay. What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. Is this gonna be like... Ah, damn it. Is this how it's gonna be now? Because I managed to get past him that first time, now I can't anymore. The idea is that you are nobody, like Luke, learn to use the Force. There's a shattering twist. I'm your father, you're a Reverend, and then there's a fight on a space station where you redeem someone, yes. Benjamin, where's the play? There it is, Benjamin Cooper coming in with a 10-pound super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to my man, Benjamin Cooper. The soundboard isn't working today for some reason. Ah, but damn. Thank you so very much, man. Maybe it's just me, but whenever I go through the more narrow sections of underground level in Halo ODST, Halo 3 ODST, it always reminds you of the Sith bases in KoTOR 1. You know, I never finished Halo 3 ODST, but I do know the soundtrack, and what a shame, he was a good man. But I'm ready to die. The man's not even giving me a chance to run now.
I'll avoid what I can.
But yeah, no. I think Halo 3 out of all of the Halo games, Halo 3 ODST easily has the best soundtrack.
Malak was most
There, I said it.
when he left.
It has the best soundtrack. It really does. Okay, it seems like we're getting away. Okay, they're fighting the Fatal Cellcath is fighting now. Come on, there you go. Right, and now they're fighting. Which means now I can just waltz in. How are you gonna beat Malik? I can't even do that when playing normally. We'll find a way. Alright, we're gonna Jurassic Park this bitch. Life finds a way, but the difference between KoTOR 1 and the Star Wars movie is that Star Wars draws you in escapism, while KoTOR 1 makes you live the escapism due to the interactivity of the games. Yeah, you know, there's a big twist. Yeah, that too. Okay, I think we're good. All we have to do now is... Do I have anything that gives me more awareness? No, it gives you the same, but demolition +2. Awareness +4, but what I'm using right now already gives me awareness +4. I can't take the belt off. I guess I have to just try and... I gotta do my best to figure out where the mine is and get past it. So Star Wars gives the desire of escapism, and KoTOR 1 is Star Wars plus living the escapism. That's why it's good. But it's also Manaan writing. But it gets the job done. What you said it does, that was its objective, and it does it. I give it props for that. So the mine has to be somewhere around like right here. Maybe if I hug the wall, I'll be able to... I joined the stream 20 minutes ago, still haven't noticed me. I'm a bit hurt. What do you mean, Polar Bee? I said... Didn't I say hello to you, Polar Bee? Welcome to the stream, Polar Bee. How's the swing? I was freaking down chicks. So the data pad with the proof wasn't... Can I use this data pad in my trial though? Not that I need to. But yeah, the data pad, I thought when you guys said the data pad is on the Malik was most displeased guy, I thought you meant on him, as if in his pockets, or maybe up his ass, not in his box. I am so happy that YouTube is relaxing their profanity measurements again. We expect you to redeem the young Jedi, not butcher them. KoTOR really are the B team of the Jedi as a whole. The Jedi Council in KoTOR 1 is just fucking pathetic. It gets the job done, and that was my end point. People go KoTOR 1 over 2, but 1 gets the job done of living escapism, yeah. KoTOR 2 is just... It gets its job done too, but also the better product. In my opinion. Where's the sound? Benjamin Cooper came in with another 5 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up, my man. Love ODST soundtrack. Superb. Random question would be there.
But you do not listen.
There it is. Well, if you were a Force user, what color would you choose for your lightsaber blade? Well, technically, I don't really have to be a Force user to use a lightsaber or even build one, I think. But if I were a Force user, I might immediately kill myself. Oh, good. Tell Shasa, the Sith. So I could have used this as well. What color were your lightsaber blade? I like it either silver or white or purple. You know, so it can be all, you know, pimpalicious. This torture cell cast was holding some sort of token. Oh, so I could have just went next door and gotten this as evidence too, but you guys told me that I wouldn't receive any more or less XP, so it's fine this way. I wonder if I can use any of this in my trial though. Anyway. Now all we have to do is get out of here. You can say on the trial that you were investigating a case of missing... Yeah. And a case of missing cell cats that found this pad in their base. So I can use it. Good. Because normally the fastest way to get out of the trial would be to represent yourself and then just say that the Sith was gonna hire me for a job and I walked in and they just started attacking me and they just believe you. Magnificent. I can't get out this way. I completely forgot about these. Yeah, I forgot about those dead guys too. I attempted to go grab a snack from the shop, but I am missing the sweet Cellcat voice of incessant gargling. Yeah. It foreshadows the future redemption of Basila and your own redemption as Revan. What are we talking about? I think I missed something. Oh, I thought I felt changeling. Juhani is that it's made to allude with the main theme of redemption. KoTOR 1's main theme is redemption. No matter how evil a person is, they can be redeemed. Which is interesting because when you say that to Kreia, you actually it seems like she kind of disagrees with you a little bit, but you do gain influence with her. And I guess the reason for that has to do with the fact that at the end of the game you tell her, you still tell her there's time for you to be redeemed, blah blah, and she says, I thought about this moment a lot. I was hoping you would still, find it in you to want to do that with me. But I did not want your mercy. I want you to break. There's nothing in here? Okay, there's something in here. But yeah. What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die.
I'll avoid what I can.
I still wish we could have had multiple different party members in KoTOR, alternate party members. If you kill Juhani, then you can replace it with Yuthuraban. You were also originally supposed to be able to go to Slaheron too. Let's try and hug this Sith and go. Okay, now let's try and hug the wall. The game lampshades it with Juhani friend by going to Korriban out of spite. The game knows that the Jedi Council are blind and dumb for letting it go. Okay, that's not gonna work. My awareness is not high enough to see the mine either. Let's try the other one. Brother, does this mean that I can drag Beef Sector geriatric hole again? Well, let's not get too crazy. Are you gonna poison the Great Shark or explode the engine? Whichever one's easier, or whichever one gives me the most XP, which I'm pretty sure is saving the shark. So I might have to go that route, especially since I can just look up the solution to the puzzle real quick. Okay, let's try from the other side again. I blame Vrook. What is he doing? Everyone blames Vrook. No! Damn it. What a shame. He was a good man. What a rotten way to die. Ben, welcome to the stream, homie. How's the swing? Let's go on checks. On the rock, a lot of the main points that KoTOR 2 makes are in KoTOR 1. The difference is that they're very hidden. Instead of Mission and Zalba, you could just have 2 Ragul pets. Yes, that would be brilliant. Can I get... Do I have to go out the other way, or can I still go out from this way? Okay, it's open. Yeah, I think... Yeah, it's... Yeah. It's one way out. Perfect. Nice. This one really is a lot easier than the one on Tatis. For example, Basila talks a lot about how the Force works and their ties to attachments of love, and how the Force manipulates the galaxy to a degree that chance doesn't exist. That sounds awful. secondary entrance. That's where I came in. This is the checkpoint. Droid repair. This is the way to the steam room. So, right, the steam room leads somewhere else. Should I try and figure out a way past the steam room? But, I remember there is a way to turn the steam off, but I don't remember what I had to do. But it's hidden in one dialogue when you start your Jedi training, and never shows up again. I remember a conversation with Bastila about the Force, like a one-on-one conversation with her. I have it uploaded on the channel, but I don't remember exactly what she says right now. I blame Vrook for Revan potentially falling in KoTOR. I blame Vrook for Bastila falling. I blame Vrook for the settlers getting oppressed. I blame Vrook for the rise of Palpatine. Blame Vrook for everything. Blame Vrook for the hemorrhoids I got. Now, unlike KoTOR 2, where Kreia and other characters question the implication, KoTOR Rangers were, just shrugs. Here's what it is. We're all slaves. Deal with it. If you think about it, the Jedi started the Clone Wars. You mean because Sifo Dyas had that vision and did his thing? To create the clones, I guess? That's what you're trying to say? Which is your favorite, Candor or HK? HK. I'm HK. Shadow Quadruple O, welcome to the stream, homie. The stream room has nothing in it other than in the computer terminal. Really? That's good to know. I guess we don't have to waste our... That's very good to know, actually. Now we don't have to waste our time. Okay, let's go this way. It seems like this way might be better for us to make our escape. Maybe? Or not. Kalav Knight. Hopefully I said hello to you because I've seen you in the stream. I blame Vrook for the existence of the Force and slavery at all. The Jedi interrupted a perfectly legal execution to start a war over 3 people. What? Listen, Candor is their uncle who fought in Vietnam. You don't realize at first that he did war crimes, and HK is one brother-in-law who you suspect is a serial killer. Brother, I will tell your ass how crazy I'm gonna get. Okay. If you have to get to the other side of the steam room, there's a console you can use to shut it off. So I have to get past the steam room first in order to shut the steam room down? That's not worth it. I also believe that KoTOR 1 writers 98% understood Star Wars but didn't. They understood Star Wars but they didn't understand Star Wars. Quite specifically lets go of his mentor who destroys Telos and regrets letting him go. Or do you mean, right, they understood Star Wars, they just didn't write a story that showed that very much? I think maybe they understand the basic, like, traditional Star Wars format. Johnny lets go of his wife and regrets it. Wait, does he regret it? I don't remember. Jolie said, he met his wife, trained her in the Force, she turned, he killed her. But he wasn't passionate about it. Did he regret it? Did he regret teaching her? I don't remember. Yes, correct. KoTOR 1 writers understood the Force, the Jedi, the Sith, etc. I thought the Star Wars was about redemption rather than... I thought that Star Wars was about redemption rather than about letting go. I got you. He says he regrets letting her go because... Oh, right, he didn't kill her. Right, you're right. Because she went on to kill Jedi. When he really should have been the one to kill his own creation there and then. She was kind of his Frankenstein monster and... He couldn't, put her down. I feel like this blame Vrook thing is gonna turn into a meme. I like SWTOR says Monolith. Boo this man. Nah, that's okay. The execution on Geonosis was perfectly legal. Geonosis wasn't part of the Republic. The Jedi and Republic invaded a non-Republic world to save 3 people. Right. Wait a minute. Geonosis? What right? They were part of the Separatists. And the war hadn't begun yet. It was technically the Republic that initiated the war with the Separatists because they wanted to secede. Controversial opinion. You've stated this before. Vrook was 100% right. Just the first battle of Geonosis, the Orange Bug Desert War, was an execution of 3 criminals by CIS laws, not Sith laws. Anakin, Kenobi, Padme, and the Jedi. What did they do, though? These 3 criminals? Because Kenobi went there, and I guess he was spying on them. So that's crime number 1. Anakin and Padme infiltrated the place, I guess landing without permission, in order to save the spy, and that's the crime. Yeah, I guess, and all of those are punishable by death. That's messed up. If Jolie is the Kreia of KoTOR 1, how's that track for KoTOR 3 or SWTOR? Who's the Jolie Kreia of SWTOR? Yeah, me. But now I gotta do this. Now my plan... How far away can I run? My plan is to run, in case you haven't noticed. I think there's a Sith patrol over here though, so that might be disastrous, but I guess... Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You there? I don't recognize.
Nice, yeah. What? I got the pass card.
Your pass card is out of.
Of course it is. Call him in.
You authorize. I don't know them.
What? Sound the
He's never seen me before. Now I run! Block, 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 block.
I'll avoid what I can.
Okay. Nice. Vrook is sexually impotent piece of banter though. You know, I'm pretty sure... Well, I mean... I was about to question whether or not Vrook is a virgin, you know, because Jedi and whatnot, but technically Jedi are allowed to go balls deep, but they're not allowed to form attachments. That's the thing, right? Anyway, I'm just gonna mosey on out of here. And we finished this at level 7, ladies and gentlemen. But also Obi-Wan was basically kidnapped and without trial sentenced to be executed. This is true. Do they not have due process on Geonosis? Not really unreasonable for the Republic to act. It was the Jedi who started the war. Those were the Jedi, not the Republic. Then they infiltrated a factory and a bunch of drama. A factory that was building droids for a war that you could say that the war that the CIS feared was going to be brought to them by the Republic. I found the class stories were decent and the first expansion were cool. Yeah, I kind of agreed the recent things were not the best. I don't know, I'm not keeping up with SWTOR. Yeah. Correct, sex but no love. Which means, Dot, is it possible that there is a certain establishment, perhaps on Coruscant, that Jedi in particular tend to, tend to visit? I wonder. Or perhaps maybe nah, you can't do that inside the temple. There's gotta be some sort of brothel that's like, maybe not exclusively Jedi, but is often visited by Jedi. They're like, it's their favorite. It's the best place to go if you want to get your rocks off. You're not thinking perverted enough. They keep it within, really. So they're going balls deep in the temple. They keep the Master Padawan bond close. Well, I mean, now this is turning into a whole Dave Chappelle sketch. asking the Padawans where did they touch you. There's no Kreia or Jolie in SWTOR, in my opinion. There is a quest on Rishi, no that is, where Orgus Din gives a bit of Kreia-like lessons for the Jedi Knight. Huh. The Jedi Shan Lady and the Sith Lord Badass who found peace in the DLCs who went balance, not size, is the closest I can think of. You can say a lot about Farouk, but he has a great voice actor. This is true. Ed Asner, rest in peace. Hey, Freakazoid, you wanna go watch a bear ride a motorcycle? Do I? You're stuck in me, Sky Guy. Fun fact, Yoda trains every youngling before they give in to a Jedi Master to be trained. There's a scandal brewing. There is a scandal brewing. Or they could just say this is part of the religion. You know, no, don't you understand? No, he's not going to jail. We'll just move him to another Jedi temple. We'll just move him to Dantooine. Yeah, he got caught, so we'll just move him. The Sith base embassy here is considered sovereign territory. We have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges. That doesn't make any sense! Well, okay, there was some. But I mean, it's been quiet in there. Yeah, man. The game isn't built for stealth, I understand, but still, it would have been nice. Nah, dude. Cameras record you entering the base shortly before contact was lost and fighting apparently began. But I didn't come in from here though. But they did see me go in through the docks. Its conclusion that out-of-state civil authority that you are responsible for the disturbance there, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us, await your trial. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Yeah, should go. Let me see if I can give the data pad to the lawyer that they assigned to me. Greetings, human. I am called Boalas, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. This is why Yoda feared the death of every Jedi in Episode 3. Yeah, all those force bonds he made along the way, just not as strong as Mito Surik. So what have I been charged with? You have been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire. Murdering? I didn't kill anybody while I was in there. And disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Auto City. I didn't kill anybody. The Jedi being Catholic priests. Well, I mean, I didn't want to. I just want to say it out loud like that. Brother, are you going crazy? No, we're talking about Yoda diddling kids. Apparently, it might be possible. I mean, look at him, he's so small. Like the Middle East military pre-jihadi went, if not us, someone else. What? It's cringe that the strongest Jedi ever can be captured and put on trial. Well, and also have bogus charges put on them. I didn't kill a single person when I was in there. So yeah, how are you gonna let me free? I would first like to ask a few questions regarding the offense that led up to the arrest, right? I mean, given all the relevant data on you and your companions so they can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I broke in. Nah, I had authorization to enter. I had pass card. Indeed, I find that unlikely offer, but perhaps the judges will be more sympathetic to your view. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. Since you have a pass card to the base, I can only assume you believe taking this route would lessen your sentence. Very well. That should be all the... What? You don't want to ask me any more questions? I have all the information I need. We should proceed now. The judges are waiting. How can you expect to defend me without getting more information? I think this trial is relatively straightforward. It should be obvious to the judges what has transpired. Seriously? This guy really is a public defender. This feels like a Phoenix Wright case, does it? Because this guy sucks. Your sad devotion to the ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data pads, or have you clairvoyance to find the rebels' hidden fortress? Obviously a quote from the first movie. Does Yoda have a favorite kitten? I don't know. He might also eat kittens. Who knows? Star Wars fun fact: no one wears underwear in Star Wars. Yeah, I remember Carrie Fisher saying that once. With that George Lucas told her nobody wears underwear in Star Wars, which he didn't say why. I guess maybe his reasoning was, I don't know, they're in space, but wouldn't that give more? And I don't know. So we're talking about Yoda dealing kids. That's out of context with the quotes. Yeah, clip that too. If no one wears underwear, what's that weird ass jumpsuit? Well, BioWare being Puritans, when BioWare trying to not get an NC-17 rating, or the equivalent in video games, I forget what it was. Lucas is a pervert? I mean, hey, I enjoy breasts just as much as the next man. So, yeah, maybe even more. I have proof that the Sith are evil. Indeed, and what is that? This data pair proving they are kidnapping young Selkath. That is most disturbing. We should take this evidence and present it before the court right away. Good. Now we're talking. And Obsidian using the same assets. Although if you go dark side, it does look different. Okay, here we go. While you're high standing among the off-world and Manaan may bring you some leniency from them, being a successful soup rider brings you no credit here, human. I think this guy's a soup fan. You should see Lucas talk about Darth Talon. Yeah, there's a whole story about him pushing Darth Talon and Darth and Maul together and be like, hey, they're friends. They're going, yeah, they're fucking now. Vrook did nothing wrong. Not guilty. Let the record show that this trial has commenced. Presiding judges Shalkar, Josa, Naleshakan, Kota, and Duula. This trial is to determine the culpability and punishment of this individual in the recent assault on the Sith embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You have pleaded not guilty, yet there were reports of weapons fired into the nation from within the Sith embassy. You were seen entering and leaving the Sith embassy. The Sith have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from all available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What is your explanation for being in the Sith embassy? I was investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. You believe the Sith have been something to do with those disappearance? The off-worlder has probably been listening to Shaylas and his rumor mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up your assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? I have this data pad as proof that the Sith are up to no good. Or I have found this token that can. Oh, nice. I'll go with the first one. Let it be noted that the court has taken this new evidence into consideration. This is most disturbing. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify this evidence and discuss its importance. Lie. Just say the Sith are evil. Yeah, you can go that route, but you end up getting executed. I have verified that this is indeed the Sith datapad indicating their complicity in the plot to overthrow the lawful government of Manaan. In gratitude for having discovered this heinous offense, all charges against you regarding the incident will be dropped. Pending a suitable penalty against the Sith, their embassy is considered off limits to all Atto City security personnel. No calls or incident from their base will be attended until this matter was dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath laws. You have been found innocent, and you may leave as you desire. This trial is now over. Justice has been served. Crucial flow research. Welcome to the stream, homie. How's the sway? What's going on, Strix? Nothing but facts, ladies and gentlemen. Magnificent. And we got away with it. If I go in here, I see it. Right, yes.
Respects the peace of Atto City, Your Honor.
Yeah.
But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers.
Cut me out of context. Of course you did.
Public soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because
The man's argument is basically if the Republic soldiers were such bitches, they'd be fine.
Fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
Like the Night Lords. The Sith in charge was dumb for putting it on a datapad. Yeah, they gotta stop writing stuff down. The Republic soldiers were willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case. Lies over facts. Well, if you get away with it.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded
They were
them
quick to
into
drop the hammer on the Sith. What do you mean? I gave him proof. If you don't, they execute you. We know Vrook did something with the kids because he's a piece of Kinrad discharge. Vrook? Oh, so now we're talking about Vrook Lamar building children. Magnificent. Equally at fault for this breach of peace. I should throw all parties involved into the auto jail, but since no Cellcats were harmed in this conflict, I will show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. Wow. This court is dismissed, though you are warned that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. Magnificent. Let's go get the bald man. Also, the Sith Lord is Liquid's voice actor from Metal Gear. Huh. Voice actors really get around. And he has the same voice cadence. Huh. Can I get my man? Yes, I can. Come on now, Jolie.
Jolie, it is you.
It sure is. In all his bald glory.
Your help.
Laura, of all the people, how do you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry.
Right, how did you know he was on
I
Kashyyyk?
mention you and your friends. The
How?
Force has brought you to help us.
Shit, yeah, I guess.
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested.
Oh no.
The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Laura.
Tisk. I find it amusing how Vrook's last name is Lamar.
They won't let
What, you mean
anyone
like the
listen.
basketball player?
Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Cellcats will listen to you.
They really won't.
Laura, we'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Alright, off you go. Night Lords, let's go. Nostromo rules, lion swords on my junk. And more childish wooing. Hello? Only Arbiter separate man in the prison cell is human? Alright. Oh, damn. So then, do I... Yeah. I guess we go talk to the judges. Jolie had an afro, he shaved it, he is bald by choice, like the Chad he is. Is that so? The Force works in mysterious ways, whoa! That's exactly what she said. The Cellcat people thank you for exposing the Sith plot here on Manaan. When our leaders decide a fitting punishment, they will certainly know our displeasure. Is there anything else you wish to bring to my attention? Yes, I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. That is acceptable, I believe. In Manaan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate the present evidence in the trial and argue on the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately. Yes, me being a Jedi means that I can in no way, shape, or form be biased,
Suppose your son
and it automatically makes me a neutral party.
to help him.
That includes this guy. So be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you of the permanent factors in the case. You have a limited amount of time in which the investigation will organize a defense for your client. I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Elasa Huros. He has been charged with murder and has been held in the Auto City prison facilities. Due to his crippled status, he is being kept in the solitary holding cell. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Elasa was found dead of a blaster wound with an incriminating Republic metal clutch in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
But it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. Since it is also your first case, you are also an off-worlder, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Magnificent. version of Vrook versus Chad Jolie. Vrook kept being with others while Jolie only had Wookiees. I don't know, Vrook is the bigger Chad. I mean, I don't know, is there really a lot of ass to tap on Dantooine? I mean, it's all farmers. I don't know, they got a nice whorehouse for millions of miles, you know, on a different planet. Come on, Jedi. Yeah, we tried, lady, too bad. Maybe Jolie went for the hairier women on Kashyyyk. I don't know, I mean, you know, you can enjoy a little bit of bush, but at a certain point...
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Alright. Good times.
Jolie,
Hello, John Sunry.
Joey here. The Lord sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess.
Oh, I thought he said the Lord sent me.
For your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire. You saved my wrinkled.
The Poopatine, the most powerful... Was Poopatine the most powerful Sith?
Catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
Nah.
A complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence can see that.
I guess Anakin would have been,
Well, there's enough to go to.
but he wasn't.
There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
You don't say. Let's go over there. Yeah, let's go.
I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Eliza there that night.
Jolie had walking
It's
carpets.
not what you think. I
Maybe even standing up.
was working with Republic intelligence,
That guy was a little extreme.
intending to feed information to the Sith. But
I don't know.
into a double agent working.
Maybe he's taking lessons from like
She turned up.
Elizabeth Bathory or something.
Maybe the Sith had found
Maybe
out.
bathing in Selkat blood will keep him young, he thinks.
But let's look at the facts they've given. Eliza was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man.
Right.
My war
But you were still tapping her ass though.
for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you.
I mean, it seems that she really had a type.
Found my
She really liked older men.
crime scene. Would I leave
Any of our parents seeing this stream would be very awkward.
someone?
I guess it would. I might even get demonetized by now.
The Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene?
I don't
Sounds like an
know.
obvious frame up to me.
Because you cleaned it?
See how the Sith are manipulating the Selkat, and probably even you to set up this against me.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
The most hated Lord Vitiate is the most powerful Sith. Swore to it never happened. Yeah, sometimes we really do prefer to just ignore it, but like it never happened. But you know,
Guess you
it's a thing. That Vitiate character
Selkath already
confuses me
fish folk don't.
because I was told that he wants to do everything,
One of them was holding something back
and then he wants to kill everything,
themselves. Maybe you
and
can find
then wait
some evidence to frame me.
for
That might mean figuring out
life to start up again,
anything else I can help
so that he could
my arbiter to be well prepared before we
see it, I guess? Yeah?
go ahead, ask.
I don't know.
What you need to. I've got
Like that was his ultimate goal was I don't know what he wanted actually. Just to do stuff with it, I guess. The judge said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but
Right.
I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
She's a Sith, pure evil. Case closed. Bam. Anyway, I'll be going on.
I suppose there is still much you must
You can use that line and get scot-free.
enough evidence to go to trial. Just tell the warden we're ready.
Some good potato salad. You know, I remember there was this guy I think he started like a Kickstarter or like a GoFundMe. And he just said that he's making potato salad. He doesn't know what kind yet. And that's it. It really caught on. And people started donating. And he said that, you know, if you donated a certain amount, then he would say your name out loud as he was making the potato salad on stream. I think he did a couple of other stuff too. Is this the way to the embassy, or is this that's the way out? Yeah, it was pretty interesting, because I think he made up to like $10,000 or something just to make potato salad. Pretty amazing. The problem is that Star Wars is meant to be simple. Absolute power is corrupt absolutely, so you can't have any real motivation. At all? In any way, shape, or form? Oh, right! I can actually no. Let's do that later. Right. I have to go down to find Fishy anyway. Here's the hotel. Ignis, talk to me.
One defending Sunry now, huh? Well,
Man, word gets around fast.
and I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
His motivation was nihilist-like, with, I don't know, Vishy and Nita motivation couldn't have one within the bounds of the setting. He wanted to sit around and live forever and experience everything. Okay, so he's a Sith Lord, right? Did Vitiate want to experience what it would be like to be a Jedi Knight? Did he want that too? Did he do that? Palpatine didn't have a motivation, and for good reason. Unless you buy into Empire propaganda, Palpatine did it to fight the Yuuzhan Vong or whatever, yeah. Or he just really likes power. Vitiate was at a point split between multiple personality disorders, so don't worry. I don't even think he knew what he wanted completely. At least Sith can love. Yeah, but then they see it as a weakness and they end up, you know, doing stuff like killing their lover or something, yeah. Tell me what you saw that night.
Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast.
Pretty fast for a cripple, you say?
After the shot, though.
Yeah. If I recall, Vitiate was based on Dooku if he was Emperor long enough. Why would Dooku want to do any of that, though? He's not a typical Sith Lord. That's in the realm of possibility. Yes. Hey, yeah, don't forget to like the stream, ladies and gentlemen. That would be magnificent. Also, if everyone were to refresh the page at the exact same time, that would help too. It's crazy how YouTube works. Was Palpatine even really a true Sith? I mean, yes. Not at all. Some Sith can have reason to desire power, but they eventually lose the reason for why they desire power in the first place. You threw the bomb on Korriban, right? You bring up slaves. She was like, slaves? What? Oh, right, slaves. Right. I mean, yeah, sure. Hate slavery. Even though I condone it the moment you walk in. He views himself as a god. He doesn't view himself as a Sith Lord. He thinks he's above everyone. But yeah, I mean, Sith Lords always have that, you know, kind of inflated ego, such thing. When it's meant to serve and be a slave. The point is that the more power you have, the less motivation you have beyond desire for power for its own sake. So it makes no sense for Vitiate to have power, or to have motivations. The 101 Shadow, welcome to the stream, man. What version on OS you have the game version? Is it GOG? Because I can't play on my old version, it's crashing. I have the game on Steam, actually. This is on Steam. Did everyone refresh? Justin Forgam, welcome to the stream, man. How's the stream? Screaming out chicks. Old Papa Palpatine definitely knew about the Vong, and everything he built up was to be able to properly defend the Galactic Empire from total domination. When did he find out about the Yuuzhan Vong? Because, I mean, he's been plotting to overthrow the Republic since he was like in his teens, I think. I always was in the belief that Vitiate had no real motivation and based his goals entirely on impulse and what he felt like doing at the time. Maybe it was a god complex and base impulses driving him. That's perfectly possible too. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he
Pretty sure.
after the shot went off.
I always was in the belief that Fishy had no real motivation. Wait, I already read that one. Sith code means God complex on paper, not in practice. Not many people end up dead. His inflated ego is like times a gazillion, billion, trillion. That's a real number, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I mean, it's possible, just barely.
What's the counter to the problem for power for power's sake? Having a real problem to solve, maybe? What would an Emperor Maul look like? I don't know, that's an interesting thought experiment though. Palpatine wasn't a Sith in my opinion, he violated the rule of two. I guess. You will testify somebody left after the shot. No, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. We could just lie our way to victory.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about him?
Also used to rent rooms.
Blood, welcome to the stream, homie. How's the story of taking off tricks?
By a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
He knew about the Vong since before episode 2. So he knew about the Vong in episode 1. The Phantom Menace. Though the Empire wasn't made to combat the Vong. Ever since I got Windows 10 64 22H2 in that update, I can't play it. You can't play KoTOR 1. And you have the GOG version. Damn. I don't know. That's a tough one. Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
Other people in the hotel when it
I never had any problems with the game myself.
Blue Poor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know.
Right.
But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big.
He's
in some
addicted
circles.
to Pazak or addicted to something else?
Anything else you want to know?
The rule of two is just a way to condense the best Sith and reduce infighting. That was the initial idea, yeah. No more questions.
Okay, if you need anything else, I'm gonna be right.
Yeah, sure thing. The Empire would have built some massive weapon to fight the Vong like the Death Star or Galaxy Gun or Sun Crusher or Nostrils of Palpatine, and know what would happen? It wouldn't work just like the others. This door is a fake door. This room is open. Fair at me. Talk to me.
Selkath, you here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I
Fish.
knew. What more do you all want from me?
Are the Selkath actually fish? Yeah, I guess it would be. I mean, yeah, I think they... Yeah, I guess they would be fish. They're not mammals. They have to come up for air. I think they have gills. Right, they have gills because when they're young, they can't survive outside of water. Right, that's the justification they gave to why you only ever see adult Selkath on the surface. Right. Basically, instead of having 2,000 plus Sith that endlessly fight, you have 2 Sith that can beat any Jedi. Right. Emperor Maul will be a Mongolian horde with the Empire skin on top. We can just lie our way out. Pretty much, yeah. The Empire was the product of the rule of two. Exactly. They formed the rule of two, and look how far that got them. They managed to rule an empire for about 40, or I don't know, 20, 30 years or so. Not very long, but I mean, hey, at least they almost got rid of the Jedi, which was their plan all along. So, you know, kind of, but of course that wasn't feasible because they always keep coming back, just like the Sith, they always keep coming back too, or some sort of dark side or light side entity that keeps coming back under some different name. Realistically, you want more than 2 people subscribing to an ideology to affect any change, but Force users are superpowered extremely, so I guess, yeah, they're very extreme examples. Empire has a bad habit of building super weapons and having them destroyed by scrappy Jedi and puckish rogues. Yeah, right. They had a little hole that, like, you know, they could have just boarded that up or something, but well,
I only heard of one
never did.
Some sort of old
The Selkath appear to be amphibian.
Seen him around in the hotel,
I guess.
Going to Alas's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building.
Aren't they related to Faraxan sharks?
Usually.
Apparently, once you finish the quest, they theorize saying that that like they have some sort of prophecy, no, some sort of like, yeah, theory that that big shark is their ancient ancestor. They're not entirely sure, but they think that might be the case. The problem with the ruler was brought up in Bane's story, and the apprentice has to fight the master at the peak to ensure that the next generation gets stronger. Yeah, they have to kill each other. They have to kill the master to make sure that you actually did surpass them. Which is kind of the same thing that Kreia ends up doing with the exile. We're like, we need to be sure about this, so, you know. And also because, you know, she wants this shit just end already. But Bane's apprentice just went lol, wait until Bane dies, and Bane had to force their apprentice to kill him. If you kill both Sith, it's over. If they end up killing each other on accident, then, well, yeah, it's all done. I guess thankfully that didn't happen, so it worked out in the end. Fishy Sith or Sithy Fish? You tell me, Hypers Picnic. Because I wasn't sure. Are they Fishy Sith or are they Sithy Fish? We got through the base already, though. So yeah, you mean Sunry was going balls deep in the last one?
I'm not saying anything.
The old man?
What they did in that room in private is their business.
Right.
And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think a Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
She wasn't force sensitive though. She was, you know, I guess she'd have a commanding officer. The only good thing about the Sith is they have cookies, of course. Star Wars just shrugs and goes, it just worked. Don't think about it. The idea of no infighting makes sense, but it doesn't. But I mean, if you only have two, then, you know, the collateral damage shouldn't be, you know, too much. Whichever one dies, it just, you know, proves that one wasn't ready and, you know, the other one was superior. I don't know about that either, Soda. I heard about the rule of one and Darth Crate, I think his name was, but I don't know what that was. You know you want to tell me.
You know, I think I could trust you.
Yeah!
Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
One time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak...
Lightsaber?
I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Interesting. I guess another good way maybe to kill Jedi and Sith would of course be to catch them by surprise. And how better to catch them by surprise than by betting them and shooting them when they least expect. Like, have you guys ever seen that movie Gone Girl? You know, it's as he was busting, she takes out the X-Acto knife and, you know, slits his throat. It's like, yeah, it's the most perfect moment because you're very vulnerable in that moment. What are you gonna do? Your guard is completely down. The progenitor, I think, spawned all life from Manaan, not just the Cellcat or the Firaxans, as well as apparently being the source or guardian of the source of KoTOR. Right. Without being really condensed, the essence in the Citizen Road tube. Without that, they wouldn't have survived at all. And they still died out. Since Palpatine won, for a time. And then got thrown down an air shaft. And then magically came back. Somehow. Yeah. Somehow Palpatine has returned. Hey, yeah, she was a Dark Jedi, you say?
I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
I got dark side points for that? Huh. Alright. Can I steal your things though? Yeah, I'm just gonna steal your money. Because I can. And I'm not gonna get dark side points for that, which is magnificent. Save the game. Okay, here's Glupor. Andrew Zaborski, welcome to the stream, man. How's the swing on tricks? Don't forget to like the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Rule of one. Whereas one means Sith Order in its entirety is basically an excuse for crowds of Sith to appear in comics, including Darth Talon and a fine ass. I agree that the Sith as a race would live, but to stay in its prime, it has to be organized. Sith as a race? Those guys are gone. They're gone. Remember when Nihilist made a holocron like a cocaine addict writing a book like Stephen King and Hunter S. Thompson? Yeah. I said crack addicts don't write books. Although Hunter S. Thompson did a lot of cocaine, he didn't do crack. So I guess, you know, it's kind of different. He did a lot of cocaine though. Jesus. Have you guys ever looked up his schedule? Joe Rogan goes over his Hunter S. Thompson's schedule, and it's fascinating. I think that was, and I think he does so much cocaine, and then like at midnight he sits down and writes for like 2 hours, and then goes back to cocaine. Be on guard and non-threatening, lure the Jedi into a false sense of security, then spring the trap. Yeah. Adding strategy. Well, adding strategy was also, you know, start shooting innocent people. As I did research into my KoTOR essay, I found an interview where Avalon said that LucasArts created the Nihilist sound effects. Really? They didn't... Interesting. Palpatine could theoretically come back again so he can force the issue and still keep things going. Now, I think the Palpatine return was basically just a break glass in case of emergency. They didn't know what... After The Last Jedi, they were like, how the hell are we gonna salvage this? And someone was like, I got an idea. And they just went with it. The flaw with the rule of two is the flaw Kreia pointed out. The Force is not tied to a label, hence Luke. Stephen King doesn't remember writing Crucial whatsoever because of the cocaine he did at the time. Wasn't there a book trilogy that explained that Palpatine survived via clones and by body snatcher because he was essentially an evil spirit, and then more or less was yoinked for Disney's trilogy? Yeah, I guess. And also he turned Luke Skywalker to the dark side in that book. Why are you at the hotel? Hotel not very rich. Hotel much too rich for Glupor to live in. Glupor save for weeks and have enough to stay here for a few days. Wow. What did you see? Glupor Nazi Glupor or no Glupor this. Is this the only Rhodey in the game that actually says his own name? Like audibly? Glupor. See, nothing else, especially not in Sith Lady's room. What about Elas's room? Glupor just curious to see what happened. Glupor had no reason to go into the room. No one paid Glupor to do this. You want to tell me who paid you and for what? Glupor want to tell you. Glupor want to tell you Sith paid him money to plant metal on body. Glupor wants to tell you this because you are Glupor's friend. Good friend. Maybe give Glupor money, maybe not. You know anything about Star Map? Not know what you're talking about. Then again, Glupor not very bright. This is true. I ask more questions later. Glupor answered later too. Cell Cat not let Glupor leave while trial still on. Magnificent. So they did plant some evidence. Avalon said he didn't know how they created it, only that they just gave it to him out of nowhere. Really, they just went, here you go. We did something for you. Just a med pack and... Oh, so this wasn't the room. I guess the real room was... And this security doesn't care that I broke into the room. This was probably the room, but it's a fake door, so... We're just gonna have to... Yeah, go back. A female cat is called...
Jedi, I hear you are investigating the Sunry
a queen or a Molly? What?
This is not at all what it appears to be. Many
Queen?
things, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail.
You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand?
Why is he talking like that? You see the journey by the footprints. Huh?
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start.
Yeah, I already figured that out.
At the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
I can't get back into the Sith embassy. I already thrashed the place, and it's on lockdown. They just give it to me?
Of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Who was that guy? Mysterious Man. That's what he was called. Damn it, I can't get back into the Sith base. LucasArts did most of the KoTOR 2 cutscenes? Really? If not all of them, I think. Huh. So, Roland 1.
You managed to retrieve the...
Yeah, I got it, but there's something else I need to talk to you about. But let's see.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with, so the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith.
Right, yes.
You also undoubtedly know we're doing very poorly.
Very much so.
We have supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of KoTOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy.
Yeah. Get to the point. Get to the point.
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KoTOR exports.
Damn those Republicans.
Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway.
Right, yes.
Made a deal.
Of course you did. You violated the treaty? Why are you talking so loud?
Shh, not so loud. Yes, it is a technical violation of the treaty, but it is...
KoTOR is Worcestershire sauce?
We need only to keep it hidden from the Sith. We recently began construction of a
It's steak sauce.
facility to harvest KoTOR directly at its source.
Don't go to the Sith embassy. I checked already. Nothing shows up. So there's nothing in there anyway.
For the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed.
What about the Republic embassy?
Naturally, before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map.
Right.
Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Ever noticed that the tables are too short and there is no chairs? Yeah. I mean, this table reaches up to like a little bit above this guy's ankles. Everyone has to bend over to use anything. Cats have about 130,000 hairs per square inch. Amazing. The earliest ancestor of the modern cat lived about 30 million years ago. Scientists called it the Proailurus, which means first cat in Greek. The group of animals that pet cats belong to emerged after. Have you not investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here.
Right.
Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. We lost contact with the station in the Brackard Rift. We send our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate.
No return. Right.
Hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Brackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger.
I don't know if I can tell the guy that.
Up to my end of the bargain.
Ever notice that there is no bathrooms on the Ebon Hawk? I think it's some sort of hidden compartment that kind of opens up. Worcestershire sauce is basically fermented fish liquid. Really? Huh. Selkath without KoTOR is like a state without oil. Fun fact, it's pronounced kinda Worcestershire. Worcestershire? Yeah, well, I like pronouncing it the way Eddie Murphy pronounced it in the movie Life. The Republic Embassy has the tape show up. The game didn't expect the player to go to the Sith Embassy. That's why the hotel is next to the Republic Embassy. Huh. Well, since I'm here, might as well look for it.
I took the liberty of having a
Which means I didn't have to talk to this guy yet to ask her.
card to get past the door behind our KoTOR packing room.
The Maine Coon cat is America's only natural breed of domestic feline. It is 4 to 5 times larger than the Singapura, the smallest breed of cat.
The mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our
Monkey cat, welcome to the stream, homie. How's the stream? Speaking of tricks. Let's see here again. Studying scholastics and Aquinas right now. Aquinas. I can never think of Aquinas anymore without thinking of Deus Ex, the Aquinas protocol. So anyway, yeah, we're not going there yet. But now I have to find something. I already killed this guy for the Jin Haradan. They didn't bother cleaning up his body. But for some reason, the Sith that they captured is gone. I wish KoTOR games had some trading features, but there are so few planets. I already use this computer though. No. No, we gotta bring in our man. T3, you're up. You can go ahead and auto level up, right? This way we save on using computer spikes. Hopefully. Right? 1 spike. Magnificent. Downloading Sunry Incident Archive. Success. The computer screen switches to a fish-eyed view. Fish. Beautiful young woman in this room, followed by a much older man. But he's very spry. Go on. As she walks forward into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. This must be some sort of secret recording of someone murdering Alasa. Perfect! Okay, you can go back to the ship now, T3. Done and done. Most some of good ideas. 300 year until Aquinas. Not gonna lie, I do enjoy hearing it pronounced wrong. The Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, I love that movie. Ah, baby. This is the. I think this is the way. Yeah, this is the way. Only Peter Abelard. The nominalist versus the realist thing is absurd, to be honest. Hope YouTube doesn't mishear that cat fact. Me too. Also, Ultra Kill got another update adding another level. It's pure hell, like downward torture. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, definitely went the wrong way. Key aspect of nominalism is realistic, the issue that the problem of the universals, which is about how concepts are formed. Everything is just arbitrary, and realists believe that concepts are formed in the sky, in an alternate reality. The alternate realities are in the skies. Alternate realities are in different dimensions. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Gotta leave once again, still school tomorrow. Alright, Filiami. J.E. Yakola. Thanks for coming in and hanging out, man. You take care of yourself, homie. Sleep tight. Keep the ball hold tight. And until next time, peace. Actually, let's not talk to his wife. Let's not tell his wife. Let's just talk to him. Man has needs.
Old man? I must confess, I would rather you were here to speak to the warden and begin my trial.
Soon, old friend. We don't want to go to trial until we've got the whole picture.
We got the whole picture, all right.
Weary of staring at these 4 bare walls.
I suppose you know
what you're doing.
Realists say concepts comes first, and nominalists say the opposite. So, there's a few things I have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask what you need.
Right. My persuasion is not very high. The judges said that you left after the shot was fired. There was a Rhodian who planted evidence of the murder scene.
Rhodian?
Yeah.
I didn't know there were any Rhodians on Manaan.
What are you talking about? I've seen like 4.
This one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rhodians on Manaan.
Yeah.
But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up.
Danny Borderos, we're in the stream, man. How's the swing of those tricks?
The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff.
Bioware and the trial mini guy. Yeah, here we go again.
Ask what you need to. I've got nothing.
I always get him life in prison. Life in prison? I thought they don't have life sentences here. They just execute you. Are you gonna get him his freedom or let him be executed? I'm gonna try and get him off. So anyway, yeah, I know you're guilty, Sunry. I've got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her.
What took you? Shot him in the back.
I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, but something inside me just snapped.
You were still dicking her down.
Found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then
Fell asleep? The recording says you shot her the moment she walked in.
But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. They found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room. Altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
But the Sith found out the truth, didn't they?
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa.
Right.
Make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence. So they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
Yeah, sure do. Although he held more of an existential view, we're always still talking about that. Executor sounds like they're going to kill him with a nice bacon and eggs breakfast. You can, I mean, yeah, you can definitely be killed if you eat way too much bacon and eggs. This is true. Oh.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens?
You had sex with her first.
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep. I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his...
What kind of information could you get from an old man like you? Killing your lover.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison.
Oh, 20 years?
The Auto City officials might even place KoTOR sanctions on them.
That's not even life.
Without KoTOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines?
She used me. You were using her for sex. You will confess your crimes. You want. Like, confess. No, I'm not gonna do that. I hate him so much. Wait. Let's go for philosopher, not Sunry. Right. The prosecutor in this trial is Liquid Snake. Yeah. The Dot told us earlier. But bacon and egg slap though. This is true. I had bacon and eggs this morning. I made bacon and egg, like breakfast burrito. Can't remember how you do it, but Sonny can be sentenced to life in prison. You can make him look even guiltier than he actually is. Yeah, I thought he gets executed too, Soda. Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I'm glad you decided to see reason in this. If I'm convicted, it could cause trouble for the Republic Embassy here on Manaan. And none of us want that now, do we?
We're gonna lie our way to victory. Dark side points gained. Where are we? We're still pretty much in the middle.
No. I'll rot in here if I have to. I won't betray the Republic.
Oh, so you claim to be a patriot now?
But know what the consequences will be.
Yeah, you're a patriot. You were taking down the enemy. And going balls deep, busting all kinds of nuts. I think he gets executed if you do the trial and lose. Yeah. What do you guys think? Should I tell his wife that he's been you know, his wife looks rather young, doesn't she? Should I just tell her that he's been cheating on her? His wife looks significantly younger than he does. She knows? She already knows? Wait, what? Hold on.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter.
Yeah.
I started seeing Alasa last year.
Oh yeah, I guess she does.
I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me.
Oh yeah.
He said he was going there to break it off, to end it.
Yeah, he broke it off, all right.
This woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I love.
What are the divorce rates like in the Star Wars universe, I wonder?
He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people in the Star Wars universe that are like paying alimony or child support. Yeah, like usually like single parents are because the other parent was killed. No divorce. Divorce does not exist in the Star Wars universe. Are you sure? You can't like walk into like the courthouse on Coruscant one day and watch the family court proceedings? No? Tell his wife, but spare him anyways. Actions have consequences. And the consequence is his wife is gonna hate him and possibly divorce him. But apparently divorce doesn't exist in Star Wars. You're married for life. So the only way, so you're gonna have to murder your spouse if you want to be single again. They just like killing the other parent. Less divorce, more wedding. Yeah. Huh. Your husband might not be so innocent, Laura.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Castle.
What are you talking about?
Man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask.
I did.
The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
It proves that he did it. A lot. Divorce, bad, cheating is okay. See, no one has ever even mentioned divorce in Star Wars ever. Jolie has the match. I mean, this one time, remember that video I uploaded? I went to a racket station with Jolie, and the man just took off on me. He just ran and started attacking random Selkath. Man's got a couple of marbles running around upstairs. If no one mentions it, then it doesn't exist. I gotta look. Maybe there's a Wikipedia article on something. Divorce in Star Wars. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. Impartial and traditionally supposed to be, yeah, off with everything begins. Ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it that you want now? I'm here to... Nah, I'm just... want to begin the trial. You know I'm right. I mean... I think that's what, yeah, most people would say, that, you know, if it's never been mentioned, then it's not canon. In all seriousness, yes, divorce exists in Star Wars. Can you give me an example of if you give me an example of divorce in Star Wars? Anakin invented divorce in the Star Wars universe by choking his wife? Only Force sensitives can get divorced in Star Wars. I want to. Well, I mean, technically, Force sensitives would, because I still don't understand how you would prove Force usage in the court of law. if a Force user just uses the Force to levitate a knife into the air and sends it flying into someone, then, I mean, how are you gonna prove it? How are you gonna prove it? How are you gonna prove it without shadow of doubt in a court of law? You can't. I don't think the Republic even recognizes, like, officially recognizes the Force as an actual real thing. Yeah, I think most citizens, most Republic citizens, I don't think really believe in the Force. Padme kept on loving Anakin until her dying breath. Yeah, they're still good in him, and then she checked out. The Republic doesn't recognize the Force. Except, I mean, yeah, do they? In terms of, like, legislation, I don't think so. Sunny be like, Your Honors, the saucy be bossing. Are you certain, human? Once the trial begins, it cannot be stopped. Don't worry, I saved the game, I'll be fine. Yeah, are you deaf, flipperhead? Let's get this trial over with. Very well, human. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately. The KoTOR guy during the investigation with the Twi'lek and Tatooine mentions divorce proceedings. In KoTOR, the guy doing the investigation with the Twi'lek on Tatooine. Right! He does! He says he was gonna divorce his wife. Yeah, HK is right, correct. There is divorce in Star Wars. But then okay, then we go back to my original question. I wonder what the divorce proceedings, the divorce statistics are in Star Wars. Especially in the core worlds. I think the more out you go, I would say the less they become. So by the time you get out to the outer rim, there's not gonna be a lot of divorces happening. That's what I think. You will find something in it. Guilty. He was like, what are you doing? Sunny is guilty of murder after court. I will find Sunny innocent. Let's try and lie our way to victory on this one. Divorce not existing was fun. It would be it would be funnier. Because then we default to people just killing each other to get out of it. But, oh well. HK's right though. I recently uploaded that video.
Justice served, and I will see Sunry is executed for the crime he has committed.
Do not be too overzealous in pressing your commission, Sith. The first matter of the business is presentation of a sworn testimony by the proprietor Ignis of the hotel where the murder occurred. What is your testimony you wish to give?
The man I saw leaving, Sunry, probably left after I heard the blaster shot.
Snake!
Even this early in the
And then theme song plays, yes. Know your place, Sith. Snake! VR missions. Keep the mind near. We will now begin by calling forth the witnesses of the crime and taking the testimony. I just clocked a handful of the side quests are literally just dealing with people after they stuck their bratwurst in crazy. Like, now. You give the testimony, you have to cross-examine them, you have presiding judges for their opinions on the current state of the case. There is a special privilege given by Manaan law only to the defendant, so use it wisely. Oh, wow. The first witness is fitted. The prosecution will question the witness first.
You are Firith me, the well-known Pazak player. I wonder if we can trust the word of a gambler.
Objection, Your Honors. Objection sustained. Ask the witness your question to do it promptly. I feel like I'm Jack McCoy right now. Man, I love that show.
Of course.
Law and Order, magnificent.
What did you see the night of the murder?
The wife who screwed up the robots with of the hunter guy. Right, exactly.
And saw Sunry over there limping down the hall out of the building.
She didn't go through the process of divorce. She wanted him dead.
Leaving the scene of the crime blaster that killed Elassa was fired.
And that was in Tatooine, an outer rim world, which means out there, the divorce statistics are low. The spouse murders are high. Revan leaving Bastila was so unfair on her, and also even worse than a divorce. Canonically, he impregnates her before leaving. Yeah, so yeah, it's okay. That all works out. Master Miller? I don't know. Side quest actually dealing with disease, slavery, and racism. Dealing with the lethal cuckoldry and marital issues. Did you actually see the murder happen?
You mean actually see him kill her with my own eyes?
Yeah.
Well, no, but I don't think there could have been anyone else there.
Your point is well taken, Arbiter. Thank you, Your Honor. Do you have any additional questions? Was the metal left at the crime scene not a little too obvious? Elassa's a Dark Jedi, isn't she?
Yes, from what I could tell. She carried a lightsaber under that cloak of hers.
Objection! That doesn't prove she was a Jedi.
Jedi? Piece of evidence is very important. It established the character of Elassa, and perhaps she intended dealing with Sunry. Wait, why did that Sith call her a Jedi? I asked him if she was a Sith. Was that a mistake in the game, or did the... Huh. And then the guy said she carried a lightsaber, and the guy was like, and yeah, the Sith arbiter was like, that doesn't prove she's a Jedi. I think that was a mistake. Was that a mistake? Was that a mistake by him, or was it a mistake by the developers? Jedi, Dark Jedi, whatever. Synonymous. Exactly. Huh. Mr. Goodman, yes, you may now give your closing testimony. That was a great show. Sith are just edgy emo Jedi with anger issues. I suppose, if you want to look at it that way. The Lady of Whims. Welcome to the stream. How's the swing? What's going on, Strix? Nice to see you here. To be fair, people are canonically known to confuse the two. Right. Yeah. Like, for example, if you in KoTOR 2, if you talk to that droid that calls you a Jedi on Tatooine and the guy runs over, and you get to ask him why he hates Jedi, or not, if you tell him, do I look like a Jedi? He says, no, your eyes aren't glowing, so you're not a Jedi. Obviously, Jedi eyes don't glow, but yeah, you get the picture. Funny how in KoTOR 2 they mention people in general can't tell the difference between a Jedi and Revan. Yeah, you see? How could Sunry have harmed her if he was crippled?
Well, he was moving pretty fast running away, but yeah, I mean, how could he kill a Sith warrior in combat? I don't know for sure.
Do not think less of Sunry because of his handicap. He is fully capable. To be fair, unless you look evil, people with lightsaber is Jedi. But I mean, can't you see that the man can hardly walk, let alone fight Elassa? People tend to be like, lightsaber is Jedi. But then it could be also kind of difficult sometimes to just look at someone and say they're evil. Unless they're so heavily on the dark side that their eyes are glowing and the skin is rotting off. Additional questions. Was the metal left the grass here a little too obvious?
I think it may have been. I mean, you'd have to be pretty stupid to leave something that important lying around, wouldn't you?
This argument has merit. Any additional questions? Damn it, no. I'm trying to be more like Jack McCoy here. Ah, damn it. No more questions, Your Honor. Very well. Would you like to use this opportunity to poll the judges? Yes? I do not have enough information. I am unsure. I cannot make my decision. I just do not have information. I can't tell. Alright, since the defense has no further questions, we will call out the second witness, the Rodian Glupor. To be fair, unless you look evil, yeah, you read that. Same way he got his wife.
Glupor the Rodian.
What?
You were staying in the hotel the night of the murder and saw Sunry leaving Elassa's room, didn't you?
Yes, Glupor sees Sunry running down hallway. Glupor look in room, Sith woman dead on floor.
This is clear then, that Sunry left the room with the Sith Elasa already dead behind him.
Perhaps, Sith, perhaps. It is the turn of the defense to question the witness now. Oh, you only asked one question? Did you see Sunry kill Elasa? Glupor not see Sunny really hurt Sith, but Glupor did see Sunny leaving room with Sith dead in it. With dead Sith in it. But Glupor did not see him really kill Sith. Point distinction. Isn't the metal of the crime scene too obvious a clue? Glupor not know why anyone leave things in someone else's room. Glupor just think these things happen. It is just odd. Yeah, it's odd indeed. Do you really think a cripple could have hurt Elasa? Sunday seems like strong man, but he hears her too. Glupor not think the man like that would stand up to Sith. Not at all. But Sunday still run fast after. Yeah. But the fact still remains. Did you plan the medal on Elasa? Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor.
Don't do it, Glupor. Silence, prosecution. What is it you wish to say, Glupor? Paid by Sith to plant that medal.
Lies! Slander! I object!
Erroneous! I object! One. This new evidence puts the entire case in a new light. Glupor. No more questions, Your Honor. Sure. I do not have any information. Unsure. No decision. I do not believe Sunry, as well as standing public citizen, could have committed this crime. Okay. Perhaps I was wrong, after all. They're my thoughts about Sunry. Okay, so we got 2 out of 3. 2 out of 5. He's probably gonna say something about him having an affair. If he's smart.
In the last war between the Sith Empire and the Republic. He was
The last war?
Do you not
With Exar Kun?
the Sith for his injury?
Yes, I guess he would.
And there you have motive. Sunry seeks revenge on the Sith for what they did to him and killed Elasa.
That was like 50 years ago. Why would I ask her this though? Like that just makes him look even worse. She's gonna break down and cry in court. Sunny was a Republic hero, wasn't he?
Yes, he fought against the Sith in the last war. He fought bravely and was even awarded the Hero's Cross. I don't know
Do
what
it.
means to the Sith or to your Selkans, Your Honors. But in the
Might as well.
it is awarded only to the bravest, most valorous, most honorable
Do it.
men. The kind of man
Do it.
who earns that
I wish I had that on soundboard.
not kill someone.
I wish my soundboard would even work right now. Damn it. Why is it working? Because he excelled in killing Sith. Do not let personal opinions sway your judgment of the law. Sorry, was a cripple. Could he have killed Elasa?
He's a good man, but his injuries pained him terribly. But he always held on, always persevered. I don't think he could have beaten her or anything like that. But a blaster? I just don't know.
Even a child can use a blaster. Sunry seems fully capable to me, but it seems unlikely he would choose to do such a thing. You have any more questions over there? Was it true that your husband was having an affair with Elasa? Do it, come on, do it now. I'm right here, come on. But then, yeah, goes up the other way. I like it in that moment where the look on Schwarzenegger's face when he kicks away the log, the rock or whatever. He had the stick holding up the trap, and he's just like looks up.
Yes,
Like he seems so happy about it.
it's true. He was having an affair with that Sith harlot.
It seems painfully obvious that he killed her to keep her quiet about the affair.
Be silent! You have already questioned the witness, prosecutor.
He'd been seeing her for some time, I think. But he said he was going to change. He'd gone there that night to end it. We talked the night before and he'd promised. But now things have become so very complicated.
That is very enlightening evidence. It will influence our deliberation considerably. Do you have any more questions over there? Nah, no questions. Sure. Not enough information. Perfectly capable of committing the crime. See, now he thinks he did it. No decision. I do not believe Sonia was in the case. Still convinced. And he's still... Okay, so we got 1 for, 2 against, and 2 undecided. Any remaining witnesses?
I wish to call forth Sunry himself, Your Honors.
Alright. Very well. This is basically an episode of Law and Order, ladies and gentlemen.
You fought in wars against the Sith Empire, correct?
Yes, that's right. And I don't regret it either. The Republic needs its heroes.
It's voice actor. Sounds familiar.
Would you say that you dislike the Sith? Even hate them?
Of course I hate them. Trying to take over the galaxy every chance they get, killing millions of innocents.
Pure politics. Were you in Elassa's room on the night of the murder?
Well, yes, I was. I had been having an affair with Elassa and my wife, yes. But I realized how wrong I'd been, and I was going there to end it.
You were having an affair with a Sith. You wanted to end it quickly and quietly, so you killed her from behind and tried to flee.
No,
I think we can see the answer clear enough, Mr. Sunry.
Do not interrupt the accused. In fact, I think you've said quite enough already, prosecutor. You have any question to ask the accused, Avatar? You are going there to end the affair. Would the Sith object? STG, the Sith dude sounds like Miller for MGS. STG. I'm gonna say something else. But yes, he is a voice actor from what I've been told.
Even though I didn't give them anything, they might have killed her for her failure. Or they might have thought she'd turn against them or something like that.
The Sith Empire is not the barbaric institution you portray it to be.
Be silent, prosecutor. There's a valuable point that lends some credence to your defense, Arbiter. Is there anything else you wish to ask the accused? How could Elassa have gotten a hold of your medal?
I don't know. The medal had gone missing some time ago. I never found out what happened to it. It's possible the Sith had stolen it and had it planted on the body.
Supposition, Your Honors?
True, but it does have merit and deserves consideration. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Elassa was a Sith spy, wasn't she?
Of course she was. Why would a young, beautiful Sith woman get with an old cripple like me?
Well, maybe you have a 12-inch penis. I don't know. You are not helping yourself, Sunry. You only give reason why you might kill her. He merely states the facts. The incompetence of the murder indicates that her occupation was not the motive for the killing. The fact remains, Elassa was a Sith and likely a spy as well. Guess we're done, yeah. The Sith are not barbaric. Yeah, sure. Sure not. Knights of the Old Republic. It's familiar because it's Optimus fine. What? Peter Cullen? I don't know about that. He emphasizes that she's young, and that's why he cheated. Right, because she's, young and hot. Frank Walker, Sunry's voice actor. So there you go. No information. Undecided. Guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. Okay. And the question by both prosecutor and defendant. The prosecutor will now present in closing a summary of the pertinent facts of this case.
I think the facts in this case are very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation...
These are closing arguments.
...will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion. conclusion.
「 Indeed. And your closing statements, Arbiter?
「 I think that in this case our very straightforward. Sunry was having an affair with Elassa. He sought to end it, and the simplest, quickest method, given his hatred of the Sith, was to simply kill her. Witnesses saw Sunry fleeing the scene, and material evidence places him there at the time of the murder as well. I am confident that any informed observation will lead the judges, Your Honors, to this very conclusion.
Indeed. And your closing statements, Arbiter? No one actually witnessed the murder. Sunry was a cripple, couldn't have killed her. Well, the Sith are obviously evil and set this up. Sunry was in the affair, so the Sith killed her. Elasa was a spy, and the Sith are framing Sunry. See, it seems like, especially according to Dot, it seems that all I have to say, the most compelling evidence, is to just mention that the Sith are very much obviously evil. What more do you need as evidence? Objectively evil. Anyone can see it. Come on now. My internet died, what I miss? I have no idea because I don't know when your internet died, but we started the trial. And we're now at closing arguments. Okay, I think we can come back to this. Let's open with no one actually witnessed the murder. This is true.
Oh, that doesn't mean a thing. He was there, running from the room.
If you speak out of turn again, you will be forcibly ejected from court. The arbiter speaks a valid fact. Is there another point you want to make? The Sith are obviously evil and set this up.
Objection.
The arbiters allow an opinion as well as you, prosecutor. No matter how erroneous or truthful. Sunny was a cripple or could have killed her. A cripple can be just as capable as the other man and Sunny more than most. You overrate this man, perhaps. Are there any other arguments, arbiter? Valid, yes. Yes, exactly. Judge Mermaid Man. This is a travesty of this is justice! Elasa was a spy and the Sith are framing Sunry. I find that highly unlikely, arbiter. The Sith have no need of such deception. The facts speak clear. But the Sith have been known for violence, deception, and murder before. That is also true. Is there another point you would like to make? And finally, Sunry was ending the affair, so the Sith killed her.
The Sith would not leave the medal of her killer clutched in her hand.
Your time for argument is past, and you would do well to remember that. The arbiter's argument does bring up a valid point. Is there anything else you would like to state? Arguments are complete. Then the court will now deliberate among ourselves. This court hereby finds Sunry innocent of all charges in the murder of Sith Elasa. This is justice! Silence! The verdict has been delivered and this trial is now over.
Oh, Sunry. I'm so glad.
Elora, we have done all we could for you, my friend. Thank you for saving me.
Damn, I did a little bit of a mistake though. If I had done it perfectly, then they would have reprimanded the Sith as well.
I and the Republic will not forget what you've done for us.
Calling the Sith evil made all the difference. That sealed it. That was the most compelling evidence you could ever have. Also, wait a minute. Wasn't I supposed to have another conversation? Well, yeah, what do you think of Sunny's verdict? And why are you talking to my back?
I don't know what to make of it, to tell the truth. Do you think justice has been done?
No, not really. Zinkai Zhao, welcome to the stream, man. Nice to see you here. How's it swinging? How's it tricks? I did my absolute best to pronounce your name, but I'm probably butchered it. So I'm gonna call you Zhao. Hello, Zhao. Welcome to the stream. But yes, not really, no.
But that has little to do with the law, doesn't it? Sad state of affairs, that. Too bad, really. Sunry was a good man once.
Yeah, but he...
I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Yeah, but good men get horny too, now don't they? So, you know, good men get horny. That's the truth. Yeah, happens to all of us. Bad men get horny from time to time as well. Return to the Ebon Hawk. Transit back. Right. Jolie, you leave. The quest about finding out mission for the robbery. No, the missing. Oh, right. I can go to the bar and talk to. Is this? No, this is the. This is the guy about the Republic hiring people, right? Right. Yes, they're sending them down to a secret base on the Harakir Rift. See, let's wait on this one. Yeah. I'll see what I can do. Eridorian mercenary. I think this is the only place in the game, in KoTOR 1 or 2, that you will see this armor. They made it specifically for this one guy. It's amazing. It's pronounced Shinkai Jiao. Shinkai Jiao. Huh. Thank you, Danny Bodros. I didn't know you spoke Mandarin. Are the fish acting as neutral as the Swiss again? Absolutely. Good to see some of the best KoTOR guys around. Oh, you mean me and Dot? Absolutely. And 100% Star Wars. But he's not here right now. Human, you return. Have you discovered the fate of the missing Salcat youth? Have you news of my daughter? Yes, I do. Right. I've decided I've got better things to do than to be your errand slave. No, I have information. Excellent. You have done well. What have you learned? Well, the Sith are training the Salcat youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Or maybe if... Nah. I think you'll probably pay me at the end. This makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manaan's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malai brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, we will have a strong following among the Salcat people. Strong enough to seize control of Manaan and our KoTOR. My daughter Shasa, she too has been indoctrinated into the Sith camp. I've convinced your daughter to turn back on the Sith ways. Human, if you speak the truth, I will forever be in your debt. And yes, my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith still walk freely about Manaan. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough to prove of their action. Actually, no, I already gave him proof. To make the outer city authorities take action. Yeah, I hope so too. You have done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. I only wish I had more to give. No, I am going to take your money. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shayless. Please excuse me now, human. I must go speak to the Manaan authorities about the Sith plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Off you go. 600 experience points and 500 credits. Magnificent. I mean, besides Pepito and I, no one bothers trying with KoTOR. Well, the only other heavily KoTOR based Star Wars YouTube, heavily KoTOR based YouTuber that I know would be 100% Star Wars. And one that uploads KoTOR stuff from time to time would be Geetsley. Yeah. Apart from us four, it's kind of slim pickings. It is kind of slim pickings. I had to drop out for a second. What was the result of the trial? Innocent on all charges. Justice was done. The hypest picnic. The hypest picnic. Right. Yes. Innocent. Yeah, all we had to do was say that the Sith are objectively evil. Kind of like those guys that made the Frontier mod saying... What do they say? They say, why would you want to play as the Enclave? They're objectively evil and they're Trump supporters. Some nonsense like that. It's a damn shame. Mod was terrible though. Well, I mean, it was impressive to a point, and you know that they actually managed to do some of the things they did. But I mean, I could have written a better story than that. I have an idea for a better story than that, and much more condensed and more focused as well. But and probably keep the sex on to a minimum. Yeah, I would have done that too, probably. I don't know about slave callers. I mean, I don't know if in my idea, I would be able to find a way to, you know, yeah, to finagle that in there. But, oh well, I don't know. It was sad. It was sad, really. Manaan's neutrality was also his downfall. Once Bacta surpassed KoTOR as the magical healing substance, the planet became irrelevant on the grand scale. Yeah, the city was bombed, and they retreated back on the water. Knights of the Clone Wars guy? I'm not familiar with him. Except the comic sounds fun. Now that's a crime. Someone came in on the Discord who made a long KoTOR 2 video, but some miscommunication made her leave, and I think I'm the only one that recognized her as a YouTuber. What? Really? Was that the person that left because of the whole loading ramp thing? Was it that? Huh. Oh damn. The more slave callers, the better. Around the time the remake got announced. Oh man, you know it's bad when the player is confident to be able to write a better story. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I could have written a better story. So sad. So sad. Anyway, I guess we'll do the Racker Station next time, ladies and gentlemen. Because we managed to do everything we got, and we're not going to be able to finish the Racker Station in 22 minutes. So yeah, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. That was magnificent. This was a great stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for all the... Wait, wrong song. Yes, for all the generous donations, super chats, likes, subscriptions, reviews, follows, all that good stuff. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you again next week. You know that the devs had the hots for a mission, but knew that she was too old and aged her up to not feel bad. Too young. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yes. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, you guys take care of yourself. Peace. Whoop.